Buenos dias, Zamboanga. Welcome sa PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga sa SM City Minpro. Hatid ng Philippine Information Agency, Mindanao Communicators Network, SM City Minpro, MCTV at eMedia. We are live via PIA Western Mindanao Facebook page and other government agencies' Facebook pages. We are also live at PRO 9, the Northern News Flash, 1 TV Philippines, ISA TV Channel 17, PCH Cable TV, and via cable televisions here in Zamboanga City at MCTV and eMedia. Happy Kapihan po sa lahat ng ating mga viewers. Ang Kapihan na Zamboanga will discuss important topics that will help you make more informed decisions wherever you are. At ngayon sa ating episode, pag-uusapan po natin ang programa po ng 4PH or what we call the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program here in Zamboanga City. And we are happy po to welcome our guests who is with us po today. And marami po sila, no, malalaman po natin yung ating mga different programs po ng ating Housing and Land Management Division dito sa Zamboanga City. So help me welcome po our guests for today. We have Engineer Muhammad Ali Urao, the Executive Assistant po on Housing and Special Concerns. Welcome sa ating program, Engineer.
Well, Hello. Thank you very much, Ma'am Myra. Thank you for welcoming and thank you for the opportunity. No? So, buenos dias a todos. Maayong buntag. Gandang umaga po sa lahat. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. It's a pleasure to be in this program.
Yes, thank you very much po, Engineer. No? Like I mentioned po kanina, we are very happy po to have you with us because this is a special program po natin, no? Pambansang Pabahay, and I'm sure marami pong mga Zamboangueños or even mga mga interested po individuals to avail a housing po dito sa Zamboanga City will be very interested po dito sa ating programa ngayong araw. So first of all po, can you give us an overview of the 4PH program and its purpose?
Okay, so again, thank you, Ma'am Myra, for the opportunity. No? So ito pong very hot na issue na lumalabas sa ngayon, hindi lang dito sa Zamboanga City, kundi sa buong Pilipinas. No? Ito po yung Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program or simply called 4PH. No? As an overview, when President Bongbong Marcos came into his presidency in 2022, siguro dala ng programa ng kanyang mother, no? Yes, the former President Ferdinand Marcos, no? Housing talagang isa sa mga focus nila, ma'am, no? So when he came in, he commissioned an study at napag-alaman that baluning pala ang housing need ng entire country, no? Sa entire country. So the study showed that there are about 6.5 million housing backlog ng buong bansa, no? Ng buong bansa. And the concentration of these informal settlers are in the urban areas or urban centers, no? So sabi ni Presidente Bongbong, medyo nakakaano ito because it created an environment na nakakatira sila sa mga blighted areas, danger zones, no? So kinuha ko itong namin, ma'am, no? Para mag-guide tayo, no? The higher concentration of these ISFs are in the urban centers, no? And this hampers future urban planning and development, no? Kasi kung saan lang sila pumupunta, no? So nakakagulo ng ating supposedly faster progress and development. And with their population growth, no? Very fast ang growth ng kanilang population growth, no? So itong mga ISM na to contribute to the growing demands for shelter, no? Competing actually for land use, no? Sa ating komunidad, no? Legally and illegally, no? That's why meron tayong mga issues na informal settlers nga kasi karamihan sa kanila mga illegal yan. Their limited access to affordable housing coupled with insufficient dedicated housing programs of the LGUs, hindi lang dito sa Zamboanga, sino sa buong Pilipinas, no? This alarm our President. So sabi ni Presidente, dapat we need to complement a very dedicated housing program, no? From the national government mismo. So barely 3 months into his presidency, in September 2022 actually, PBBM launched the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino program. Ito po yung 4PH that is led by the Department of Housing and Urban Development, yung DSUD na sinasabi natin. No? And then through a Department Circular ng DSUD 2022-004, they declared this 4PH as a priority program of the administration. No? So isa sa mga or some of the salient features, ma'am, ng 4PH program, if I may add, no, this offers an affordable housing options for the less fortunate residents, no. With some controls and subsidies from the government, 4PH offers attractive alternative housing program affordable to first-time homeowners of average status, no. So a faster approach actually to addressing housing backlogs in effect, no. So it also maximizes utilization of land area. Yung nga sinasabi natin, no, traditional housing kasi sa isang hektarya from 65 to 75 units lang na-generate natin, socialized housing na yan or low-cost housing, no. Whereas in a 4PH concept, vertical kasi po siya pataas, no. So we can actually plant in or construct around 5 buildings in a hectare which depende sa taas. So marami tayong ma-generate na residential units, no. So yan ang advantage niya. And then may ample areas tayo for open areas like parks and playground, standard road openings, road networks, no, and other provisions that will give a very livable and comfortable community. No? And then of course, sinasabi natin that it is also a pump primer for faster progress in development. Kasi ang vertical construction po is really, no, it is a visual indicator of a progressive center or area, no. Siyempre pag nakikita natin matataas ang mga building, no, ala Makati or Ortigas na tayo dito sa Zamboanga, no. So yung mga ganon, and this utilizes, no, the provisions of many shelter units in limited spaces, and of course it opens other potentials especially for complementing economic activities, no. So it is also through various assistance from the government. It is also an initiative, by the way, to invite participation of private sector, no? Kasi may mga eskema tayong introduce where the private sector can actually come in complement with the program, no? So this invites participation of private entities in nation building through various assistance from the government, no? So iyan po generally ang essence ng 4PH in a nutshell.
Actually po, sa the way you explain it, very po siya, no, interesting kasi this will help a lot of individuals, mga residents po natin to finally, no, have their own home, magkaroon po sila ng sarili nilang mga bahay. Lalong-lalo na po, we are very lucky here in Zamboanga City because we have this program implemented po dito. And I'm sure bago po ito, no, bago rin po yung konsepto para sa ating mga residente here in Zamboanga City. So why is the city government po pushing to promote this program po? Actually, we are doing this now through a aggressive na information caravan na ginagawa natin. So why are we pushing it?
Well, as earlier emphasized, no, ma'am, sinasabi natin that 4PH program is very attractive and typified to urban centers with densely populated areas, no. So, ang Zamboanga City is a highly urbanized city at alam naman natin na nangangailangan tayo ng mga areas, no, to cater to our housing needs, no. So, although we boast of having a large land area, no, for the record, Zamboanga City is the third in terms of large land area possession, no, in the entire country, no. So third po talaga tayo, no. That's about 145,000 hectares. Unfortunately, of this vast area, no, most of these areas are considered protected, no. So it's either forest land or agricultural, no. So we only have around to our surprise, Ma'am Myra, no, we have only around 17% of the area that are developable. Of the 17%, 9% of these are considered urban areas. So, in short, as visibly observed, no, makikita natin na masyadong congested ang ating mga barangays, no. Most of our barangays, highly dense or highly populated barangays are in the city center ang confinement, no. So, ito po yung sinasabi natin that kailangan nating ma-address. And then coincidentally, our housing backlog in the city as justified by our local shelter plan, no, napakataas po, no. We are anticipating around 33,000 housing backlogs or housing needs for the city alone, no. So ito po ang isa sa mga dahilan, that's why we welcome 4PH as a viable solution to help us address this housing need. No? So to openly declare our support to the program, as early as 2023, Ma'am Myra, no, in our audience, please note of this, that our local government, through Mayor John Dalipe, no, the current, outgoing city administration, no, led by our city mayor John Dalipe, we have signed a memorandum of understanding with DSUD. So early ito, no, January 2023, no. So we were considered among the early LGUs in the entire country to have supported the 4PH program, no. So as a partner implementer of the 4PH program in the city, our LGU have gone extra mile in assuring the program successful implementation. And this includes extensive information drive. Ito na nga po, no? That's why we appreciate your good gesture of inviting us, no? Kasi this is also part of our marketing initiatives, no? So our marketing drive and marketing efforts, especially so that the IRR of the Purpose program, it is the local government who will ensure that their deserving residents, our deserving residents, are given priority to the program availment. No? So, and yung mga investors din, they are assured that merong ample market. No? Kasi siyempre housing project pa rin ito kahit papaano. No? So, to date, we have conducted several information drives, caravans, and reach outs, and continue to do so, and hopefully we will continue to do so. Our Housing and Land Management Division staff, have actually recorded very appreciating figures, around over 8,000 feelers in interest already from these efforts by far, so, and we have received formal applications, which later our friends and partners from the Housing Division Office will give us some details. No? So, Ma'am Myra, we will continue these marketing efforts, to ensure that our residents who do not have permanent homes, are informed or are invited to apply in this program.
Okay. Thank you po for sharing us yung ating mga efforts and plans po na ginagawa ng division para nga mas marami pong makaalam ng ating programa regarding this, dahil mahalaga po talaga yung information na malaman nila na meron tayong ganitong program. Paano po yung plano po ng ating city administration or city government to expand or yung i-sustain po natin yung ating 4PH program in the coming years? Kasi ngayon po later malalaman din natin kung kailan ba ang turnover ng itong project na ito, but paano po natin to may expand? Do we have plans po na meron pang mga ibang land areas to be developed for this program?
Well, thank you for that question, ma'am. No? So honestly, I can only speak in behalf of the current administration, but look forward to the incoming administration to hopefully be positive and continue the efforts. No? So believing in the good contribution of 4PH program to address our housing needs and its many advantages to complement our city's progress and development, our city government under the current Dalipe administration have actually taken many measures to ensure effective and efficient implementation of the 4PH program. No? This is substantiated through the creation of the city's 4PH Technical Working Group. So actually, ma'am, may ginawa kami. We institutionalize actually a body that will ensure continuity and sustainability of the implementation of the 4PH program. No? So ito pong sinasabi kong 4PH Technical Working Group is actually composed of DSUD personnel from Department of Housing and Human Settlements and Urban Development, representatives from our city, which include us, So I do not know what lies our path come July, pero we are part of the technical working group. We also invited representatives from our players, which I think our partners here will be discussing, who are our partner private sector players. So they will give us, or they have representation in the 4PH TWG. Of course, Pag-IBIG is there, and some other agencies that are complementary or vital in the successful implementation of the program. So isa po ito sa mga measures na ini-ensure namin that the continuity and sustainability of the program. So we further hope, as I've said, that the incoming new administration under Mayor-elect Kimmer Olaso will further strengthen the efforts and put continued focus on this very laudable complementing program on shelter towards our faster growth and development of in the city of Zamboanga, inshallah, God willing.
Yes. Yes po, no. Tama po tayo, engineer, na sana po, no, in the coming years ay mas matutukan din yung ating mga programs. Because you mentioned earlier that we have 33,000, no, na housing backlogs. So what are the city strategies po in addressing housing backlogs? Ngayon po, ito isa sa ating mga strategies. Are there any more strategies that being implemented or proposing po, no, para sa mga incoming new administration din?
Well, actually, ma'am, talking about the strategies, no, we can, as I've said, I can only answer based on the current administration, no, that we have the plans that we have laid upon, no. So sinasabi natin, no, yung nga, we have created the 4PHTWG, no, but some of the challenges that are confronting us first is, I have to be frank with this, no, we have an existing city ordinance, no, that we use as our basis for our housing and resettlement programs in the city, no, for the city. But I must frankly say that this is already too outdated, no? This is already too outdated, created several decades ago, and some of the provisions are not anymore adaptable to the changing times, ma'am, no? Especially in defining beneficiaries, which affects our 4PH program, no? Kasi tayo po ang magde-define or magka-classify or mag-identify ng mga beneficiaries sa ating mga 4PH projects, no? So it must be modified, as we believe it must be modified and amended, especially incorporating 4PH program provisions which may contradict with the old provisions. So that is the first strategy, no? Ang second, we need to provide alternatives to our current provision in housing policies, no? So in addition to our 4PH program, which is now, I believe, sana ito ang maging banner natin, no, as we move forward in addressing our housing backlogs, no. But we should not left behind our traditional housing programs, no, in resettlement. So we need to provide alternatives to our current provisions in housing policies, no. For example, ma'am, our existing resettlement program provides lot only. Base yan sa mga old policies ng city, no? Lot lang. So this poses a great challenge to us, especially in convincing families that are to be immediately relocated, no? Kasi they live in danger areas, they live in areas where projects of the government are being currently implemented, no? So they have to be moved the soonest possible time. Pero when we move them, ano yung naibibigay natin is not only lang, no? So parang hindi siya practical, no? So in fairness to the administration, the current administration of Mayor Dalipe, receptive naman po sila, no, when we presented this. So we are actually eyeing for a program that will complement with housing component, no? So isa yan, okay? So, para maging buo yung aking explanation, so yun nga, the more practical provision is a house and lot, no, that will immediately be livable for them. So kahit this, ano lang, basic lang, no, kahit walang partition, basta pag makalipat sila kaagad, okay? Yes, ma'am. So the city government also must craft a dedicated local housing program and appropriate ample funds for settlement, no, and capacitate or departmentalize our housing division office. Kasi ang current setup ng ating local government, our housing office is under the office of the city mayors. It's just a division, yeah. So we believe if we departmentalize this, the office will be more capacitated, will be more empowered, no, will be more sabihin natin, mababurden natin sila ng responsibilities to come up with a truly dedicated and effective housing program, no? So we also sabi natin the proposed Department of Housing must have enough technical and capable personnel, no? So sana mabuksan ng mga openings, no, for technical personnel, qualified personnel na hindi lamang through job orders, dapat permanent positions, ma'am, no? So this will assure na meron tayong grupo or human resource that will really cater for the effective implementation of our programs. There are many things that we can still cite, but due to limited time, probably we can confine along on that, ma'am Myra.
Thank you very much po, Engineer, no, for sharing that with us, yung ating mga future plans and yung ating mga proposed plans then for the future po ng ating division, no, Housing and Land Management Division. With that po, Engineer, do you have any message po, no, sa lahat po ng ating mga viewers, residents po of Zamboanga City who wants to become a homeowners, no? Baka meron po tayong ma-share. And then later on din po pag-uusapan pa natin yung mga nitty-gritty po, no, ng ating mga qualifications for the 4PH program.
Yes, ma'am. Well, actually, panawagan po namin continuously, no, since the launching of the PRPH program. As we have said, we have gone into extensive info drive, no, marketing campaigns, no, to convince residents of Zamboanga City foremostly who are first-time homeowners, no, to avail the program, no. Kasi baka nakalimutan ko po, hindi na-emphasize kanina, isa sa mga features ng 4PH is actually, this is a condo residential unit, no? So sinasabi nga namin, pabiro, no? Baka maunahan pa tayo ng typical informal settlers magkaroon ng condo na tayo na hindi naman sa pag-aano, no? Medyo may trabaho kahit papaano, no? Maunahan pa nila tayo, no? Magkaroon ng condo. So we encourage them to apply, to inquire, apply for the program kasi meron pong qualification criteria, no? So, isa sa mga feature kasi ng 4PH is a subsidy from the national government, no? So, to avail of the subsidy, which our partners, friends from the Housing Division Office will explain in detail, no? Dapat po ma-qualify sila. So, they have to meet certain criteria, no, that will make them beneficiary of the subsidy. Kasi without subsidy, medyo mataas pa rin po ang costing o ang bayad, ang monthly amortization ng 4PH, no? Kahit 4PH pa rin siya. Pero ang ginawa naman ni national government para medyo may control tayo, they put a ceiling price to the package, no? So hindi siya yung typical na condo units na napakamahal, no? Kasi mismo ang national government ang naglagay ng maximum selling price, no? And then maliban doon, meron pa silang ibibigay na subsidies, no? Which makes it more interesting as we go into details, no? So napakaganda po talaga ng 4PH at saka this promise a more refined, more livable, more comfortable community. Ito na yung naging ano natin. We call it naging dreamer kami for some time, no. Actually with Mayor John Dalipe, we were talking about hopefully sana meron tayong at least isang 4PH project man lang per barangay, especially yung city barangays natin. Kasi ultimano, unti-unti mapapaganda natin yung mga squatter areas. I'm sorry for the word, no, yung mga squatter areas natin. As you can see, pag nasa taas kang eroplano, ma'am, mapapansin ninyo na napakagulo pala talaga, no? Well, blame it to the original stature of Zamboanga City being an old city, no? So, panahon pa ito ng Kastila. So, siyempre, yung design ng ating, so wala pa talaga siyang urban planning. So, for us to introduce a renewed and more modified urban planning for the city, dapat siguro i-complement natin ang 4PH program. So, again, panawagan po sa lahat. Please inquire, come to our housing division office, no, inquire of the program, avail of this very beautiful and privileged program from the national government, at meron na po tayong chance sa magkaroon ng ating sariling bahay para sa ating pamilya at sa ating mga next generation. Thank you very much, Ma'am Myra.
Thank you very much po. Once again po ang ating panauhin ngayon, si Engineer Muhammad Al-Urao. Maraming salamat po sa time and opportunity, sir. And hindi pa po dyan nagtatapos. Marami pa po tayong mga katanungan, no? I'm sure sa mga nanonood sa atin na nag-iisip na sila, paano ba makapag-apply? Paano yung qualifications? Paano yung requirements? Huwag po kayong aalis. Magbabalik po ang PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga.
Taong 2022 na maging usap-usapan sa public housing sector ang programang Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino. Ang programa ay naglalayong matugunan ang kakulangan sa pabahay para sa mga kababayang walang sariling tahanan.
Sa ilalim ng Pambansang Pabahay para sa Filipino Housing Program o yung tinatawag naming 4PH program, patuloy ang pagpupursige ng pamahalaan upang mabigyan ng maayos na tahanan ang ating mga kababayan.
Ngayong 2024, libo-libong housing units ang nagsisitayuan na sa iba't ibang panig ng bansa. Dahil dito, unti-unti nang nagkakatotoo ang ambisyong walang Pilipinong walang bahay sa sariling bayan.
Welcome back sa PIA Kapihan na Zamboanga at SMCT Minpro. Ngayon po, tutungo na tayo sa ating mga nitty-gritty details po regarding sa ating 4-page program or Pambansang Pabahay para sa Pilipino. Kasama pa rin po natin ang Housing and Land Management Division. Kanina po napag-alaman na natin kung ano ba itong programang ito at ano po yung plano ng ating city government for this program. At na-mention din kanina na yung ating housing program or for this 4PH program will focus on the condominiums naman. So malalaman po natin ang details, ang full details po nito makakasama natin. Ngayon sa ating program, we have Ma'am Claire Pesebre and Sir Nino Olasiman for the 4PH focal persons po here in Zamboanga City. Welcome po, Sir Nino.
Welcome, good morning.
And
Thank you po sa
And we have Ma'am Claire.
Buenos dias. Thank you for having us.
Ayun. So yun po, I'm sure excited na po yung ating mga listeners, viewers po ngayong araw para sa details po ng ating program. So una sa lahat po, gusto nating tanungin, what are the criteria po for qualified beneficiaries under the 4PH program?
Yes, ma'am, thank you for the question. And ang meron tayong eligibility requirements for those applicants or may interest na mag-apply sa ating proyekto or sa ating programa. So number one, since we have this more than 33,000 housing backlog sa Zamboanga City, so might as well we need to prioritize the Zamboangueños purely from Zamboanga City. Although meron kaming nare-receive na mangingilan from Basilan, Pagadian, meron nga Manila, Pero of course, inuuna namin yung mga Zamboangueños. Dahil ito din po ay alinsunod sa kagustuhan ng mga lokal, na kuha natin leader na gusto nila mauna or ma-prioritize natin yung mga Zamboangueños. So for that, we have this minimum eligibility requirements. Number one, yun na nga sinasabi natin na Zamboanga City, na first, number one is yung taga Zamboanga. Number two is dapat, first time homeowner. So ibig sabihin, wala pa silang availment any housing programs of the national or the local government. So like NHA, baka may mga gustong mag-apply diyan pero nakakuha na ng loan sa Pag-IBIG, nabigyan na ng pabahay mula sa NHA or di kaya sa mga community associations, which is ginagawa ito ng mga Social Housing Finance Corporation. So, and the next is dapat active Pag-IBIG member. At least naman meron silang 24 months contribution. So walang paltos, walang kulang. So kailangan nila po yan. At age limit is from 18 to 65. So dapat, why 18? Kasi meron din namang mga teenagers, young ones na stable din sila, may mga permanenteng trabaho sila. So kaya talaga nila based sa kanilang income and capacity. And of course, to 65. Pwede, kahit senior citizen, 60 years of age, pwede silang mag-apply. But provided, hindi dapat, not more than 70 years of age. Kasi hanggang 70 years lang po, sa edad po yan, hanggang 70 years lang po yung term or maturity ng housing loan dito sa Pambansang Pabahay po natin. Yun po.
Thank you very much, sir. So yun po yung ating mga criteria or qualifications for those who are interested to apply sa ating 4PH program. How does the Pag-IBIG naman po, Pag-IBIG Fund, support the implementation of the 4PH, especially for the first-time home buyers?
Yung Pag-IBIG Fund po, since a requirement is you have to be a Pag-IBIG member, so ibig sabihin po, you will have to apply for the 4PH loan. So yung 4PH loan, later on po, we will discuss sa amortization, yung maximum loan term period and minimum loan term period. So si Pag-IBIG po, during that time, binigyan po nila kami ng fixed rate amortization for qualified beneficiaries. In addition po, si Pag-IBIG is going to help us pre-qualify the beneficiaries na kakayanin po nila magbayad ng 4PH loan within 30 to 5 years po. nabanggit po rin po ni Sir Nino na meron po tayong interest subsidies. Kaya po yung requirement is first-time homeowner kasi magbibigay po ng 5% interest subsidy si DSUD or Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development. Ibig sabihin po si DSUD po yung magbabayad ng kay Pag-IBIG yung 5% subsidy. So for the whole duration po yun nung 4PH loan.
So thank you very much ma'am no, for sharing na pwede pala no, makahelp si Pag-IBIG and of course yung ating DSUD, yung ating national government agency for the subsidy ng ating housing loan. Can you tell us more naman po about the two existing, hindi lang pala isa, no? We have two existing projects under the 4PH in Zamboanga City, which is the Vinta Residencia in Buwalan and Dream Residences in Divisoria.
So, thank you Ma'am Myra. Baka ma-flash natin yung kay Vinta. So, for us to be able to recall better, para maalala po natin, Vinta Residencia is in Bualan. This is owned by Metro Stone Ridge Corporation. Metro Stone Ridge Corporation po in Zamboanga City is known to be the one who constructed SM, KCC, and Astoria Hotel, among others. Outside of Zamboanga City po, meron din po silang na-develop na subdivision and condominium housing buildings. So in Zamboanga City, this is their first residential condominium together with the government. So si Vinta Residencia po is located again in Barangay Bualan. This is accessible through our bypass road and it is also accessible through the MCLL highway. Basta yung go lang po natin is go through the diversion road. Si Vinta Residencia naman po, ang unique selling point niya is it's expansive. It's 14.45 hectares. Yung itatayo po ni Vinta Residencia, Metro Stone Ridge, for 4PH would be 16 buildings. Yung 8 buildings po would be 12 stories and the other 8 buildings will be 14 stories. So, sa laki po nung area niya, yung 4PH Vinta Residencia itatayo po sa 6.6 hectares. The remainder po na lupa, magtatayo po sila ng SM, Hypermart, police station, fire station, DepEd school, and terminal for public utility vehicles. So gagawin po talaga nilang community yung area. So ang target naman po nilang units are 6,400 units. Per floor, nandyan sa 32 units per floor. Yung ano nila ma'am, it's not purely residential condominiums lang. Kasi since nire-required ni DSUD na meron tayong 60-40 development. So yung 60% should have been for the residential condominium development and yung 40% should be for parks and playgrounds. So makikita nyo po ito sa Vinta Residencia. They have their clubhouse with swimming pool. They have basketball court. They have other recreational facilities, playground, and including na rin po doon yung mga car parking and motorcycle parking lots. Meron din po sila for their garbage segregation and collection, the materials recovery facility. Meron din pong powerhouse for the electrical supply, pump house for the water supply, and guard houses. Maglalagay din po sila ng 2 to 3 elevators per building. Okay, so going po naman tayo ngayon kay 4PH Dream Residences. So para madali po nating tandaan, Dream Residences is in Barangay Divisoria. Yung unique selling point niya po is the accessibility of the place. Kasi po si Dream Residences po nandito lang sa Divisoria and yung neighborhood niya is highly marami ng economic and recreational activities. And yung location niya is just behind the integrated bus terminal. So ang area po naman nito is around 5 hectares. They will be building 17 buildings, lahat po ito mid-rise or 10 stories. Tapos similar with Vinta Residencia, per unit is 27 square meters, 2 bedrooms, and 1 toilet and bath. So ang target po naman ni Dream Residences is 4,800 units. So nandyan po yan between 21 to 31 units per floor. So similar din po yung development as prescribed by DSUD. Dapat po merong parks and playground that includes the amenity area, clubhouse with swimming pool, and other recreational areas.
So, yun, na-discuss nyo na rin, ma'am, no, yung ating features, yung lahat po, no, yung area. And with this po, na na-mention ninyo, ilang mga units nga siya, total units, talagang ma-address na natin yung ating backlogs, no, na 33,000 housing backlogs. So, hopefully nga ay ma-occupy itong lahat. So, ito po yung tanong, no, when is this expected? When is the expected completion or yung turnover po ng ating mga units or ng projects?
We are happy to share with the audience na yung Vinta Residencia in Bualan, they already gave us a date. Ready for occupancy na po yung 2 buildings nila, estimated 907 units by year 2027. Kasi target po sana nila by the end of the BBM administration na i-construct na po lahat ng kanilang 4PH projects. Hopefully po, we will be given an update by Dream Residences kung kailan po maging ready for occupancy na yung project nila.
Ito po, another question din po, no, regarding the financial aspect naman. Paano po yung down payment? And then kung yung reservation po, and then yung kung may reservation fee ba? And can you clarify po how the monthly amortization works?
So we hope ma-flash po yung ating 4PH loan through Pag-IBIG Fund para meron po tayong reference. So ito po, yung for Vinta Residencia and Dream Residences, per condo unit po, yung 27 square meters, 2 bedrooms, and 1 toilet and bath, it's priced at 1.8 million. So ceiling price yon as earlier mentioned by Engineer Al Urao. So they cannot charge more than 1.8 million. So ito po yung medyo marami po itong table na binigay ni Pag-IBIG. Pero focus lang po tayo muna sa first column, that's the loan term period. So nakikita nyo po sa loan term period, maximum of 30 years and minimum of 5 years. Yung 30 years po, makaka-avail po niyan if the beneficiary is 40 years old and below. So, syempre ma'am, mas matagal, mas mura yung monthly. So, 5 years, yun yung pinakamahal naman po. So, focus naman po tayo sa third to the last column, the total borrower's amortization. So, dyan nyo po makikita kung magkano po yung babayaran nyo fixed monthly through Pag-IBIG Fund. So, kung inalaw po ni Pag-IBIG for you to avail the 30 years maximum loan term period, ibig sabihin ma'am, babayaran nila monthly amortization is nandyan sa 6,722 and 33 centavos. So yan lang po yung titignan natin, yung loan term period na ibibigay ni Pag-IBIG sa first column at saka yung third to the last column about the total borrower's amortization. Pwede rin po natin tignan yung last column, our required gross monthly income with subsidy. Ibig sabihin po niyan, yan po yung household income nyo. Kasi sa application form, ilalagay nyo po yung kasama nyong titira sa condominium. So for the 30-year maximum loan term period, dapat po yung gross monthly income nyo nandyan sa 17,138 and 66 centavos. So mura na siya ma'am for condominium unit. At saka ma'am, we would like to confirm no down payment, no reservation fee. Para pong mangyayari nito, rent to own siya. So by the time na pumirma na po kayo ng 4PH loan contract ni Pag-IBIG and then you have already chosen your condominium unit, saka pa po kayo magbabayad. And you also have the option na titirhan nyo na yung condominium nyo. So maganda siya as a socialized housing scheme program ng 4PH.
Okay, thank you ma'am no, for sharing. Seeing nga yung ating mga amortization, yung loan, yung subsidy, yung monthly na lang nababayaran ng ating mga residents no na who wants to become a homeowner, talagang we can see that affordable na po yung kanilang monthly amortization considering na most of our siguro target din natin is yung mga minimum wage earners. So pasok na pasok po sila doon sa criteria po na nabigay ninyo kanina no, mga criteria natin and yung criteria po ng ating Pag-IBIG on giving out or approving yung ating mga loans. So ma'am, what are the steps po? Ano po yung mga steps na gagawin no to apply yung process natin on the housing through the 4PH program via Pag-IBIG? Via Pag-IBIG po.
Kami now we are under the City Mayor's Office, no, Housing Division. So tayo po ay inaatasan na para i-pre-qualify yung mga interesadong nag-apply. So sa mga interesado dyan, so you can apply, no, depende. Gusto nyo walk-in? Sa mga busy naman, sa mga works, you can apply through online, no? Meron po tayong application, downloadable po yung natin dito. Gusto ko lang i-share din yung natin, no, yung link natin. By the way, pwede nyo kami matawagan dito sa mga naka-flash na numero sa screens. And of course, you can visit our website ng housing, ang www.housingdivisionzamboanga.weebly.com. So lahat po ng mga detalye, no? Parang ini-inquire nyo kami, tapos kami naman ang nagbibigay sa inyo ng buong detalye. Nandun din yun sa website natin. Pero convenient naman yung time nyo, pwede naman ninyo kaming bisitahin dito lamang po sa Centro Latino ground floor. So saan po ba yan? Located po yan sa ground floor sa Paseo del Mar. Kadikit lamang, halos kadikit ng fourth pillar. So yun lamang po. So meron tayong ibibigay sa inyong application form. And of course, kung gusto nyo mag-walk-in, might as well siguro i-prepare nyo na lang yung mga basic, no, requirements. Basic requirements such as your valid government ID, no, at least 2 valid IDs. Meron tayong yung ninyo, dadalhin ninyo yung income na details ng income ninyo, yung mga payslip ninyo. Yeah. So, yun. And ano pa ba yun? So, yun lang. Actually, basic lang naman din, no, for pre-qualification. Then afterwards kami na yung titingnan namin yung mga iba pang mga criteria or qualification ng isang aplikante para namin yun, mabuo at saka ma-transmit natin sa partner agencies po natin.
Thank you very much, sir. Ako nga personally, no, na-experience ko nga yung kanilang services because I called them sa kanilang mga landlines. Very active po sila to answer po yung inyong mga queries. And even po yung website nila, andun na po yung details din ng inyong mga mga questions, no, mga frequently asked questions. And even yung ating application form nasa online na rin. Thank you very much po sa inyong time, sa inyong pagbahagi po. No. Hopefully, marami tayong nakuha na important information. But before that, sir, kumusta po yung mga applicants natin? How many na po so far since we started our campaign or yung ating caravan? Ilan na po yung nag-apply sa inyo?
Yes, ma'am. We started earlier like mga last 2023, no, January 2023. We started to accommodate mga aplikante, and of course we administered them the different forms. So we have the summary, no, from 2023 hanggang as of now, no, we have more than 3,000 for Vinta Residencia, no. So to be exact, we have 3,019 for Vinta Residencia applications, and of course for Dream we have 2,120, giving us more than 5,000 applications. So of course, it was mentioned a while ago na nagka-conduct, no, we are regularly conducting information drive, no, sa mga ahensya So parang ano nga parang halos naubos na namin, no? So we will be planning na naman kung saan ang next. We have conducted at least 49 different agencies dito sa Zamboanga City. Yun po.
Thank you very much po, sir. With that, do we have any message po, no, Ma'am Claire? How do we encourage our Zamboangueños, Zamboangueño residents to come and siguro, check muna, no, yung ating mga details on the 4PH program and encourage them to avail yung itong, paminsan lang ito, no, mangyari. So, to avail this program po.
The audience and our residents of Zamboanga City to apply for the 4PH or the Pambansang Pabahay para sa Filipino Housing Program. This is a very good socialized housing scheme of the government through DSUD, Pag-IBIG, and the city government of Zamboanga. If you wonder if this is a good investment, magandang investment po ito kasi magiging rent to own siya at pag nabayaran nyo na po yung condominium unit in full, Pag-IBIG is going to give you the certificate of ownership. And we also like to inform you, as per our condominium Act of the Philippines, hindi po hanggang 50 years lang yung condominium units. After 50 years po or more than 50 years na po yung condo, saka nyo po madidecide as a whole yung buong building po. Kung gusto nyo po bang ibenta yung building, i-rehabilitate or i-renovate. So magiging part na po kayo ng mga owners ng condominium. So kailangan po more than 50% yung vote na you're going to rehabilitate it, you're going to reconstruct it, or i-demolish nyo po. Pero hindi po automatic yon. We have to establish that the condominium building is no longer economical and is already obsolete. So, yun lang po ma'am. We encourage everyone, especially in Zamboanga City, to avail the 4PH program through our office. You have two options right now, Vinta Residencia in Bualan and Dream Residences in Divisoria. Thank you po.
Thank you very much once again, our guests po today. No, we have Ma'am Claire Pesebre and Sir Nino Olasiman from the focal person po ng ating 4PH program here in Zamboanga City from the Housing and Land Management Division under the City Mayor's Office. Thank you very much po for your time. And kanina rin po, we would like to thank once again po si Engineer Urao for giving us this opportunity, no, para maka-inform po sa ating mga residente po here in Zamboanga City. With that, maraming salamat po muli sa lahat po ng ating mga viewers, sa lahat po ng tumutok sa ating programa ngayong araw. And of course, thank you to the following sponsors. We have Camiseta, Karimadon, Penguin Zamboanga, and Dunkin, all available here at SMCT Minpro. At sa ngalan pong muli ng Philippine Information Agency Director General Catherine Chloe De Castro and PIA Regional Director Ms. Noemi Edaga, ito si Myra Espinosa para sa Kapihan sa SM or Kapihan sa Zamboanga here at SMCT Minpro. Muchísimas gracias.